Hey friends, welcome to today's video. Today I am bringing you guys a new, dare I say, holy grail drugstore foundation. I said it. It is so good. And I'm gonna get into all the details of the foundation. I'm talking about the L'Oreal True Match Nude Hyaluronic Acid Serum Foundation. But before we get into all the details, let me give you a little backstory on this product and how I got to creating this video. So I purchased this a couple of months ago, and my intention was to do a foundation wear test, put it on, wear it throughout the day, do lots of check-ins with you. But I never had a chance to schedule that time to do that video. It's just been a little crazy. So I didn't use it because I was like, oh, I'm gonna wait. But then I was on Instagram and I came across Rebecca from Frugalista blog, her Instagram account, and she was talking about how she loved it. And I was like, really? Oh my gosh, I need to try it. It's been sitting on my vanity for a month or more. And I used it a couple weeks ago for the first time, and oh my gosh. This foundation is incredible. So we're gonna get into all the details, the skinny of this foundation, the price, the how many shades it comes in, how it's described to be online, how I like to wear it. And then I will circle back at the end of this video to show you guys how it looks on my skin after a full day today. So while this won't be a video where I check in every couple hours, I will show you guys at the end of the day, at the end of this video, how this foundation wears throughout the day. So before we get started, I wanna welcome you if you're new to my channel. My name is Lisa, and I am a former makeup artist and MAC cosmetics trainer. I love teaching makeup. That is my passion. And I like to teach makeup in practical ways. You know, I like to teach you tips and tricks that you can incorporate into your everyday makeup routine. If you like those kind of videos, then stick around and subscribe. So let's get down to business. So this foundation retails for $19.99 on Ulta.com. A little high for a drugstore foundation, definitely. It comes in 14 shades, and I have the shade 4 to 5 medium. Because this is described as being a more sheer foundation, I'm not surprised that it only comes in 14 shades. Typically when you see foundations that are more sheer in coverage, it means that it has less pigment to them. So it's not like a full coverage foundation where the shade has to be like exact. The foundation shades are typically more flexible, meaning that you can, you know, this one shade will work in a little range of skin tones, and also meaning that I could probably use maybe the shade just below this as well. I will say when I first apply this on my skin, the shade looks a little bit dark, but once it blends in, it just blends in perfectly and it's a perfect match. So for me personally, I wouldn't go up a shade, but I do suspect that I could probably pull off the shade lighter than this. So this foundation is described as being sheer but buildable, and I completely agree with that. It also has luminous mineral pigments in it. You can see when you look at the bottle, you can actually see this like pearlescent to the actual product. When it goes onto your skin though, you're not seeing a lot of dewiness or glowiness. You're really just seeing a very, very subtle radiance to the skin. It also has 1% hyaluronic acid. Hyaluronic acid is an ingredient that attracts moisture to the skin and kind of locks it in. So it's described as being a skincare and complexion product in one. It kind of is categorized in that BB CC cream category, but I will say I feel like this looks like a foundation on me. This compares to a lot of my more, you know, natural looking foundations that I like to wear as far as coverage. I love this foundation. It is so beautiful, so lightweight, very, very easy to blend. I like to use the BK Beauty 106 to apply it, and I like to press the brush onto my skin to build coverage. I do like to get as much coverage out of this as I can, so I'll use that technique, but if you want a more sheer, more natural coverage where you can actually see your skin coming through it, then I would recommend using like a sponge or maybe a foundation brush that you use in more of a swiping motion, maybe the 101 BK Beauty. If you have that one, that is a great option. As far as finish goes, it definitely has a very natural finish, which means, again, it's not gonna look glowy or pearlescent on the skin, but it's not gonna look powdered or flat or matte. It looks like natural skin. It looks like natural skin does when you wake up in the morning before you've applied, you know, all of your skincare products, and your skin is just natural. That's what it looks like. When I got online, I did see on Ulta that they had about 1,200 reviews on this product, and I think it averaged a 4.4 rating. For the most part, all the reviews were in the 4 and 5s. There was a couple, of course, as there always is, some reviews that were more 1, 2, 3, but it was overwhelmingly a highly rated product. It's also referenced multiple times on the website that this is a great like kind of serum foundation for oily skin types. Oily skin types typically, you know, maybe don't really reach for a serum foundation because it can look very shiny on the skin, just can look shiny or greasy throughout the day. This one definitely has more of a natural finish, so it's not gonna look greasy or shiny. If you have an oily skin, I think that you can definitely still give this serum foundation a try. I think of all the serum foundations that I've tried, this is definitely more of the natural, or let's just call it matte, because if you have oily skin, you're probably gonna wanna lean more towards a natural matte finish, and this is definitely that. So again, when I started using this and I applied it, it looks as if I have any other foundation that I would grab. When I went online to grab all the details for this video, I was actually kind of surprised that it wasn't really described as a foundation. It was really described more of like a sheer product that you could wear makeup on top of, or you could compare it to a BB or a CC cream. You guys, this looks like foundation on my skin. I personally would not add a foundation to it. I wouldn't add a foundation layered on top of this. If anything, if you want a fuller coverage, you could definitely mix this product with a thicker or fuller coverage foundation. The consistency of this is really lightweight. I'm going to show you guys. It is extremely lightweight, so it would pair really well with a you know, a thicker, fuller coverage foundation. It would just kind of dilute it down a little bit. It would also make that foundation that's more full coverage or heavy blend out better, because it would give it more spreadability. Sometimes when you work with thicker foundations, you have to blend quickly because they dry fast. This will give you more time to work with it. So this also would be a really great mixing medium foundation to mix in with your other foundations. I love this foundation. It's definitely a favorite now in the drugstore category with me. Next to the L'Oreal Fresh Wear foundation, I'd have to say those two would be my favorite. L'Oreal just knocks it out of the park. When it comes to drugstore foundations, does it get better than L'Oreal? I don't know. I mean, you know, I love a couple of foundations from Milani. I love a Wet n Wild, but across the board, I find L'Oreal to just be consistent with their complexion products. So really love this product. I wanted to film this video and share it with you. Have you tried this foundation? What are your thoughts? Do you love it? If you do, tell us what kind of skin you have, what you love about it. If this foundation didn't work for you, let us know that too. What didn't you like about it? What were the cons? What were the things that you struggled with using this foundation? And also let us know what type of skin you have, because I think that's really helpful. Obviously, foundation is a very personalized makeup product. You know, it's going to be dependent on so many variables: skin type, skin texture, the climate that you live in, the preference that you have, all of that good stuff. So, hey everyone. So I totally goofed yesterday when I filmed this video and I forgot to do my check-in. So I wore the foundation again today, the L'Oreal Nude Serum Foundation, and I wanted to do a follow-up with you guys so you could see, you know, how it wears throughout the day. So it's 4:45 p.m. I put this on about 8 a.m. this morning. So that's almost 9 hours of wear. And I have not touched up once. I have not set with powder or touched up at all. I am standing in front of a window with natural light. The light's kind of low right now. It's starting to get dark. It'll actually be dark here in about an hour. So we don't have like really, you know, harsh lighting, but I wanted to show you guys how it is looking. You know, I could definitely touch up right now, but I think it looks pretty good for almost 9 hours of wear with no powder at all. So this is what the foundation looks like. It's pretty incredible. I stand behind this foundation. I think it is so beautiful. It is definitely going on my, you know, top favorites foundation list, period. I was going to say drugstore foundations, but top foundations, period. It's very beautiful, lightweight, long wearing, buildable. It kind of checks all the boxes for me. So I hope you guys found this video helpful. If you have tried this product, what are your thoughts? How does it wear on you? How do you like to pair it? What products do you like to pair it with? How do you like to apply it? I personally am just blown away by this product. I'm like looking at it here in the mirror. Yeah, it looks really, really good. I'm going to touch up with a little bit of powder, but honestly, I don't even feel the need to. 9 hours of wear, you guys. 9 hours and no touching up. Sorry, I just can't get over it. Thank you guys for watching this video. As always, I appreciate the time that you spend here on my channel, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye.